it. I love it.
This is sparkling apple juice. It's
Is it?
uh-huh.
You're being good?
No.
You're leaving me hanging?
It's St. Patrick's Day somewhere.
it, it is everywhere.
What's in that dog mug you got?
This is a Moscow Mule, but I wanted to flash the crazy dog lady mug.
Exciting. Yummy.
I love my Moscows.
So when did you start being at SWE Fury?
Oh my goodness! Just the same day you did. The same day. That was the first day. Yeah.
The same night? That's crazy.
Yes.
I had no idea. Wow. It's exciting.
See, it was both our firsts.
Yeah, that was a really fun night for me. I started drinking at the signing like I always do because I think it's
well, you
more
were
fun
next
for
to
the
me.
fans. Yeah, we had so much fun. Well, I did. I loved you immediately, by the way. I thought you were just the sweetest thing in the whole world. You had a mask on, and one of the fans was like, "Do you know where this girl is?" And I was like, "She's right there. She has a mask on." They're like, "Oh!"
I need like a sign that says, "It's me." It's me, Melina.
I know. You need to put your picture on the mat. Have you ever seen that where they put someone's face, the rest of your face?
Yes, but you know what? Sometimes it comes out uneven. Like the lips are too big and the nose is
super
huge.
Creepy. One guy had his huge smile on there. It was like this, and he was walking in the store, and I was like, ah! I thought it was real.
Oh my goodness.
So anyway, I just didn't wear a mask that day because I already had COVID, and so I was like, whatever. It wasn't that bad the first time for me, so give it to me again. That was my joke of the day. Because they were like, "Can I hug you?" I'm like, "You already have COVID?" And then I'd hug them, and they're like, "Ah!"
No, girl, no. Mm-hmm. But you're probably one of the lucky ones because I've heard like horror stories.
Oh no, I actually was pretty bad. Me
really?
and my middle child, he's 8, Trip. You've met Trip.
Oh.
He's a Trip. He and I had to go to the hospital because we had to get inhalers and everything. Then they diagnosed me with flu virus B, walking pneumonia, bronchitis, and COVID.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, I'm dead. No, I was fine though.
And I'm still alive.
I can't believe it.
It was the alcohol that killed it all.
Oh, what alcohol?
I remember like every time I got sick, like now that I'm older, not when I was a kid, but whenever I got sick, it's like, just drink some, get a shot of tequila. It'll kill it.
My mom just told me that in Texas. I wasn't feeling good, and she was like, drink some tequila. And I was like, I don't think that's correct, but okay. So I did.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
So, I don't know. What do people normally ask you with these things? I'm just kidding.
I like the way you said it too. You're like, with these things.
What is this thing? Is this called an interview? I would want to FaceTime with you anyway. We were kind of fast friends. By the way, speaking of, so like I said, I was drinking, and then we go backstage. I might have had some whiskey at that point too. I honestly thought I was never going to see any of you ever again. No joke. I came there for the Hall of Fame for her daddy, and that was it. So I got drunk. I said inappropriate things. I climbed up a tower.
I remember that.
Did really inappropriate commentary in the back. Everything you would do if you know you're never seeing anyone ever again. And then the owners of SWE called me and were like, "We want you to be our media host." And I was like, "Oh no. I have to see all this
is a good idea.
Oh no.
This might be a bad idea."
I was like,
or the best one ever.
Yeah, you hired the crazy girl that was just here.
This is what I was thinking. I was like, usually I'm the one everybody worries about when I'm drunk. Like when people are drunk, it's like, Melina's going to do crazy shit. And then when I was concerned about you, I was like, hold up. Hold up. There's something going on here when I'm worried
Yeah,
about
you're
somebody
not going to
else.
see that at all the shows now. That was literally me. Never
No, but it
thinking
was
I was
in a
going to
cute
see you.
way. It was in a cute way. It wasn't even bad. The only reason I was concerned was because when I watched you climb up the ladder, I was like, no, not heights.
Oh, see, when my 14-year-old does stuff, Daniel, he'll go climb up something or do something fun. I'm like, why am I not doing that? That looks so fun. So I just go for it, whether or not I'm drinking or not. I like to do what the kids are doing because being a kid is fun. And I'm like, I don't want to just sit here and be a grown up. I want to go do the fun kid stuff. So that's what kind of mom I am. Like, I will climb anything, I'll do anything with them as long as they're not going to get hurt. I don't care if I get hurt, but they can't. I don't want them to
Oh, I'm a
get hurt.
little bit the same way, but then it's just like it's bad. Okay, so my best friend's sister's son, it's like we'll hang out, and I end up doing the same thing. I hang out with the kids, and then all of a sudden he starts the bonfire in the backyard, and I was like, man, let's put some more firewood in there, and we start like letting it go
Oh yeah.
higher, and then he starts trying to like do the volleyball and set it on fire. I was like, I'm
Y'all need
supposed
to
to
go
be the
grab the
adult.
hairspray aerosol cans. Those explode. It's really fun.
It's the sad thing because I'm supposed to be the adult, and granted, I will do anything to take care of him. Like I will make sure nothing happens to him. But at the same time, I really want to see that volleyball get set on
Oh
flames.
right. Absolutely. I'm the same way. Luckily, my husband is like the
The
good.
sensible one.
Yes, he says that I'm the gas and he's the brakes. Without one of them, either
Oh,
the car doesn't go, or it goes a little too much off a cliff.
but
and
that's
yeah.
beautiful. You need that. You need that balance, the yin to your yang.
Oh yeah,
So that's awesome.
when people meet my husband, they can't believe he's married to me. One of these websites, I think it's some federation that my cousin Ross and Marshall are part of. They had put on their website. They said Ross and Marshall are only the real Von Erichs because they're really from Texas. I'm like, I grew up with them at their house and raced on the highways of Texas. My Warrens are from Texas. How am I not Texas? Where am I from then?
Where do I hail from?
Yeah, where do I? Because believe me, I'm not California. They don't know what to do with me here.
You think
No, where are you from?
California?
Ah!
But my family, so my dad's side of the family Mexico, my mom's side of the family Texas, and me
Mm.
and my brother from California.
Okay, so that'll be like my kids because they go back to Texas and learn how to play with guns and race four wheelers and do all of that. And so, as much as they're from California, they won't be, you know?
For me, I lived
Oh,
in
yeah.
Ontario, so I grew up like, well, it was like in the Empire, and from there you could go to the beach, you can go to Big Bear, you can go to the high desert, you could do dirt bikes out there, and or you're just a drive away to Vegas. Now that saw you climb the tower, it makes me wonder like how we should be in Vegas, because my friends and I, like, we're just scattered all over the place. The person who has to wrangle us up is my friend, my bestie. She's a kindergarten teacher, and she wrangles up all the drunk girls.
Oh,
I was like, thank
nice.
goodness, don't lose us.
I like to go to the pools, do the swim up bar, play blackjack,
Aw,
and be like out by 7. Because I don't like the night scene. I'm not a club person. I don't like unka 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 music. I'm
unka
good.
unka.
No, I want to put my cowboy hat on with a bikini and listen to like Pat Green out by the pool, drink some beer.
Oh, I love that.
Because I only got to ever tour out of the country one time, so I was wondering what your favorite was.
Oh, girl, we're gonna go everywhere because I love every place. Like, let's see,
What's the
I
favorite
love
place you
different
ever
countries.
partied at?
Oh,
What's a party
because
channel?
I was gonna name everything, and like, there's food places, there's party places. Ireland's great for partying because everybody's drinking. Nobody judges me on how I drink because they
I
drink
hate
more.
people who drink too much. I mean, I just
Uh,
can't be around it. You were saying, oh, hold on, I need a refill.
But then let's see. No, there's great places everywhere. Australia, England.
Australia was my
Uh,
favorite.
oh, I
I did the
love it there. And the
Hulkamania tour there in 2011. Someone's probably going to correct me, but it was so much fun. I can't
what
believe that was 10
cities?
years ago. We went to Brisbane, Perth, Melbourne, and Sydney in 10 days, which is like going to like LA, New York, LA, New York. Yeah, it was crazy. It was
Yeah,
so much fun.
yeah, and the food is good. Oh my goodness.
I don't remember.
There, I have to like take pictures, taste it, and then it's especially since like, what happened was one of the trips over there, some person told me our steaks are better than your steaks. I was like, what? Yeah, every country says their stuff is better than like American stuff. Okay, they were right. They were right.
Yeah, I remember tipping. Like I gave like a bartender or something like $5, and she was like, "No
There's no
thanks," and
tips.
slid it back to me, and I'm like, oh, "She
Oh,
hates me." And no, this guy was like, "Oh no, they don't take tips," and I'm like,
no.
"Even okay in America, let's say we had a restaurant, and they said." No tipping required, and someone's like, "Here's $5." I guarantee any of us would be like, "Okay, thanks."
Yeah.
Like, take advantage of us Americans that come out there. It's fine.
Right?
Take the $5. Why she didn't
And
like
that's a
me?
compliment to your service. That's like you did such a great job and you're so sweet. Here you go.
She actually did a really bad job, and she wasn't
What?
nice.
Oh no.
Well, I think because I was a girl and she was like this really cute, like whatever, and she was ignoring me and just doing all the guy wrestlers around me. And then when I would ask for something, she was like, "Unless
It's because you're a beautiful blonde.
me."
People you know what? I
Oh
was
my
like,
god.
ow.
That day in Canton, I've seen all the pictures. It's the worst I've ever looked at any show ever. Okay, so I'm at my mom's house, and it's in Tyler. And my mom, I called my mom. I said, "Hey, we have this show. It's out in Carthage, Texas. I don't know where that is." She goes, "Oh, that's 45 minutes from my house." And I was like, "Oh my god, that's awesome. I'll stay with you." So I go there. I stay with my mom, and Tom Lance, one of the owners at SWE Fury, says, "Lacey, girl, when are you going to be here?" And I'm like, um, "I'll be there, in like 2 or 3 hours, blah, blah." "Oh, no, girl, I need you here, like in 2 hours." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I tell my mom, I'm
3
like,
hours
"Mom, I
away.
have to be there in 2 hours. And so I'll start getting ready and then we'll go." And so then my husband looks up on Waze. He goes, "Honey, it takes 2 hours to get there." And I was like, "What?" So I had to, in the car, try to get ready with like hair and makeup and all this stuff. Anyway, I did a really bad job because I'm like talking to my grandma. She's in the back seat. I'm talking to my mom because I never see them. And we're just laughing and listening to music. I thought it would be fine, like not doing like stage makeup, whatever. I saw those pictures, that lighting in Carthage, that room, that stage, everything. It looked like my nose was this big and droopy. And I looked so
No.
ugly. I looked like that. I was like, seriously, I could see it when I was
No.
doing a selfie with a fan. I was like, what? Wait, hold on. I can't. Why is this witch in all of our pictures we're looking at? It was awful.
No.
So
Oh
annoying.
no. You just think that in your head, but you didn't. Watch.
So
You're
if
gonna
y'all
look at
can't,
those pictures later and
it
then
was
like, I
horrible.
didn't look that bad.
I saw oh right, when I'm like
You look
90, I'll be
gorgeous.
like, I was amazing.
In about 10 minutes.
hmm Well, you look so beautiful. So it's your brother's birthday?
Yep.
What's his name?
PJ.
Happy birthday, PJ! I normally
Ah!
from the waist down when I'm doing this, I'm wearing PJ pants, but we were gonna schedule this interview for next week, and so I got all dressed up. Well, and I'd been shooting like other things today, so thank God I did my hair and makeup. Anyway, I was going out to drink green beer for St. Patrick's Day, everything. Well, I first had to take my kid to change his bandages because he got stitches yesterday, which
Jeez.
I mean, people at
What did he
SWE yesterday.
do?
He was okay, so he was playing VR in his room, the virtual reality stuff. He hits a picture down, it breaks everywhere, but that's not when he hurts his finger. He gets all the glass, he puts it in the trash, hangs the picture up with the glass all broken still, then puts VR on again, then hits it again and slices his hand open. Like,
Oh my
that's
goodness.
dumb. That's bad.
He was
Yeah.
tempting fate right there. He's like, I dare you to do something.
I mean, he put broken glass back up on the wall. Like, seriously?
Oh my goodness. That's some serious VR.
He's doing like zombie murder. I don't know. I don't let my 8-year-old was like watching it on his. You can see it like on his PC whenever you go in there. And
No,
my
those things
8-year-old
are
was watching
amazing.
it. Oh no, I
They
told him
have they have rooms like
no.
that in Orlando.
I don't care
Where
about my 14-year-old doing it, but my 8-year-old, I'm not even letting him watch it. I'm like, no. And then there's a setting though when you kill someone and candy falls out. I'm like, that's your like kid version.
what?
Yeah. Instead of
Okay.
blood, it's candy. It's true.
that makes it okay. That makes it PG.
I know. He's just going to be like, hey, if I knife this guy, maybe candy will fall out.
Candy will
like,
come out.
yeah, people are not pinatas, Trip. Just relax.
He's like, but let me check just in case.
Okay, I should probably ask you things that fans want to know. Like, who
They
do you
don't
want?
wanna know nothing.
I mean, like, who would you want to wrestle in SWE?
But I don't want to wrestle. I
You
can't.
don't?
I can't. No, I have a torn ACL, so I can't wrestle. I'm gonna stir the pot. I'm gonna stir the pot. Just because
are
I
you
can't
doing with
wrestle doesn't mean I
SWE?
can't do something.
Oh, okay.
I just gotta
Well,
work the minds in there.
what are your goals?
My goals are to be more productive in life.
I met with
Time
SWE.
management.
Look, okay, see, they put this down too low. See, I cut all the shirts where this is up here, like this. And
Everything
they
always
sent me,
ends up in the bottom boob. The bottom
yeah,
of the boob.
exactly. I'm like, yeah, you'll see it in the crease. Here we go. See, I can make my own shirt. Oh,
That's
how
right.
cute is that?
SWE. which I'm very excited about though. I'm really excited because I haven't managed in such a long time. Like,
Oh, that's what you're doing. So that's what I was
yeah.
wondering.
So
Well, I wasn't really wondering, but I wanted to ask the question so that you could tell everyone.
she asked me. And it's an art in itself, and since I haven't done it in such a long time, and it's been a while since we've seen like, consistent managers, I'm like, you know what, this time it's time to change the game. It's time to
Yeah.
change the game from what people have seen when it comes to managing.
Yeah, Jimmy Hart used to manage my dad.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And then when I did the Hulkamania tour, I managed Ric Flair. And it
Did
was so
you?
fun.
Oh, he's the best. I love him so much.
I did that
His
because
style and everything.
they made me a bad guy in TNA, which I'm not a good heel. Like, I'm a babyface all the way. And they actually got mad about that because I would come out and the fans would be like, yay! And they're like, you're supposed to be a bad guy. But I made friends with all of them.
Yeah, that's your thing. You're not a bad guy, but you hang out with the bad crowd.
That's right. I'm a bad girl on the inside.
That's right. You're
If
the good
there's
girl
any
that likes the
room,
bad.
I don't know if there's any more room in the inside.
I love it.
I don't normally drink beer, but when I do, I'm just kidding. I normally drink beer.
But you were at SWE.
Mm-hmm. No,
I love it.
I try to be a Dos Equis guy. I need to be sponsored by a beer company so that I just get paid to do it, and then I can make that my excuse. Like, oh, my sponsors make me drink. Oh, they make me, or they won't pay me. Okay.
And it's gotta be at every appearance, all right? Every appearance and every podcast. That's when the best stuff happens.
So who are you managing?
I have I've been I'm still scouting. I'm still scouting. That's the beautiful part. I'm still scouting.
Oh,
And
that's
basically,
exciting.
I'm doing research on everybody. I'm trying to see like what everybody would do in a certain situation. And it all depends on what people are willing to do to get that dub.
I mean, so are you gonna switch from a heel to a baby face or a baby face to a heel?
We shall see.
I had to. Like, as soon as I could get out of being a heel, I wanted to.
Really?
I
I love
love.
both.
No, I don't like booing. I don't like. Like, I turned off comments on YouTube because, like, if I see something bad, I'll cry.
Oh my goodness,
I
no. But
know.
then I
I'm
get it
sensitive.
too. I was sensitive in the beginning, but then I learned how to like switch it off because in reality, they don't know you. You know what I mean? They don't really know who you are. So if they
Yeah.
hate on you, that's not even real. Like that hate isn't even real, and it's only the character. Even though it's hard when you meet people and then they think you're that character, and that's the hardest thing
Mm-hmm.
because I want to be a real person to the people who are really I want to be real with, and
Right.
that's hard.
I know. And the beautiful people, I played a really dumb, like, ditz. And I was valedictorian and owned an advertising company at the time I was playing that girl. And so when
But
I
why
would
did they
be,
make you do it though? Why did not
oh,
that
I
they
didn't
made
care. I
you?
thought it was funny. It was the character they made even before they knew who I was.
No, but I
Um,
always love this to hear like the whys. Like what? Why did you think like what? This group needs a dumb character. I
I
like
don't know
hearing
if you've
stories about
ever,
that.
did you ever meet Vince Russo?
Actually, I think in passing at like conventions, but not really like sit down and talk ever.
He wrote everything, or not, I don't know if he wrote everything, but he wrote a lot of it. And I don't know, he was very all over the place sometimes. He'd just be like, ooh, let's do this storyline. It would be a really good idea. And then he'd be like, wait, let's do this storyline. And let's do that. So it was never consistent. It'd be like a soap opera, and you're like, my brother is my aunt. And then the next episode, he's like, no, he's just my brother again. It's like, wait, but he was just your aunt. And that's how it kind of was at TNA. And I'm like, man, we were going down like the brothers is aunt. That's hilarious. Let's keep doing that. And then he would just go, whoop, never mind. And so
Oh
that
my
was,
goodness!
I know. So I can't tell you why I was anything. I don't think I could tell you. No idea. I don't know
But
where
see
he was
that
going.
but that's what I wanted to know too. Like that makes sense to me because that's the way I felt it was in WWE. Like sometimes there was just no rhyme or reason. It's just, hey, I woke up one day. This sounded like, hey, I want to know how this is like, and it's what?
Well, the
What?
writers
Okay.
like quit or get fired all the time. WWE Freddie Prinze Jr. was a writer.
Oh,
How weird is
he's a good.
that?
He's a no. I love him. He's a great writer. He
Is he
cares
still?
about talent. No, not like I don't think so. Not for the WWE.
Right.
But when he was writing with us, like he was always so great to all the wrestlers. Like
That's
he pushed for
awesome.
everybody, and what he would write, like it was actually great stuff.
Yeah,
But
I
they would
remember
always,
reading something that he just hated working for the company.
because they probably kept like cut like saying, "Well, we're not going to use your stuff. We're not going to use your
Right.
stuff," and it was great material. And he'd help
Right.
us with He had promo classes and everything. We would just do all this like monologues and stuff. It was
Maybe
actually
we should
really
get him
cool.
for SWE. If he loves wrestling so much, he should come with us. I mean, I don't know if we could afford him, but we could give him
Who
four
knows?
percent of the $4.99 preview we get.
Who knows? Because he loves wrestling. He
I
loves
know.
wrestling.
Okay, you
We
hear that,
shall
Freddie
see.
Prinze Jr.? We want you at SWE Fury because we need writers. I don't even know if we have one. We probably do. Sorry for the writer that we have. I honestly, Tom Lance has kept me so busy that I don't know who anyone is yet. Okay,
Oh my goodness!
it's
Look,
true.
do this, do that. So did you edit the videos on your YouTube?
No, I edited it on something that's called just iMovie on my new Mac that they
It's
did better than that.
great.
But
I'm proud of
yeah,
you.
thank you.
I loved it.
your interview thing. Yeah, I did that. The superhero thing.
Yes.
I saw
I
that
was
superhero picture of you, and I'm like, this is awesome. The
Oh.
promo needs to look like The Incredibles. I loved
Oh,
it.
I love it. Oh my.
What? Wasn't me.
That didn't happen. I didn't see it.
Damn
It
dog.
never happened. It's okay. Wait, who's refilling?
I do it on the side like this.
I was like, it keeps magically
Still the
refilling.
first beer.
I'm like, I want that glass. It keeps magically refilling itself.
I wish I could show you my empties, but I don't know where they went.
Oh my goodness, I love it so much.
No, I was like, so you and I were gonna maybe do this next week, and then you called me, and I'm like, oh my god, we're gonna get this done. I came home, and the first thing I did was go to the garage, get in the beer fridge, pop 3 or 4, boom, boom, boom.
Get it ready.
Yeah, I get it, and then ran in here, and I'm like, okay,
We're doing this.
Yes.
Are we gonna see
funny.
more of you at SWE? Because I want to see you. I want to hang out with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be at all the big events. So the next one that I'll be at is the Irving one.
Aw.
I have a St. Patrick's Day joke.
Uh-oh.
It's not really a joke. I was engaged before, and the guy was Irish, and I saw the ring, and it was fake because it was a shamrock. Get it? That's my Irish joke. Okay, I heard a really funny joke the other day. You want to hear it?
Yes.
Okay. So there was this little boy, and he's in the back seat of the car with his mom. And a giant dildo just hits the window of the car, and he's like, ah, Mom, what was that? And the mom's like, oh, that was just a bug. And he goes, wow, that bug had a giant dick. D-word.
And then we find out that was you driving the other day.
Yeah. It's just a bug.
It's just a bug.
The neighbor was returning something to Mommy. I'm just kidding. I do not loan those out.
Oh my goodness. Yo, sanitize it, please. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Well, because of COVID.
Can you get COVID through sharing a dildo?
There's only one way to find out.
We gotta do it for the experiment.
Yeah. Next time I get COVID, I know who I'm calling.
It's people need to know.
We need more COVID jokes. I have a good pandemic joke.
Oh my goodness.
What did you
people
say
need
you
to laugh nowadays.
Wait, how are you still on your only... Is that the only thing you're drinking?
I had a refill.
Oh, thank God. I'm like...
I keep pouring it back into the cup.
That makes me feel better. I know,
No,
I
I'm
did the same
prepared.
thing, so I didn't want to show the labels until some beer company decides to sponsor me. I won't show the labels.
That's right. No, you're good because on GAW, because I sometimes go on, it's called Grown Ass Women with Miki, SoCal Val, and Lisa Marie, and I'll sometimes go on there with them, and we're always drinking there. So they prepared me for this moment right here.
What? So, those are like my favorite people. I cannot believe you do that. That's crazy.
SoCal Val, Mickey James,
so much,
and Lisa Marie,
which was Tara at TNA.
Oh,
that was her name.
They're sweeties.
Yeah, me and Lisa Marie used to be roommates at the Holiday Inn for TNA Impact. Rooms free at the Holiday Inn because like this happened to me and Velvet Sky. We go and we put our legs in the covers and there'd be underwear like all the time. They did not change the sheets.
Oh,
like, that's not clean. But who leaves their panties? Take your panties with you. Jeez.
It's little gifts, you know. Hey, remember this moment. You don't know who I am, but here you go.
I will never forget.
This is for stories to tell
What's the
forever.
weirdest thing you've ever found, Melina, at a hotel?
But there, I remember this one place with my friend Jamie. We're doing a road trip, and there was like marks on the door where it looked like someone just like Picassoed all over the place. I was like,
That's
wait,
called graffiti, Melina.
it's not graffiti. This is this is this is just what it looked like. Where I was like, I was
Oh
like,
no! Did you take a black light to your room?
I wish I did. Moments like that, I really wish I did.
I
I
think
got
you
to
could
know.
take your iPhone camera, you put a piece of tape over it, and then you color it with like blue, and you can turn
Really?
the flash on, and it's a black light. Yeah, it works. Apparently, I've seen it on YouTube.
It's do it yourself black lights.
It is life hack.
I love it.
Okay,
We'll do a
Melina,
Zoom.
it was so amazing having you on Lacey VE TV. And now you're with SWE Fury. You're going to be a manager with one of our wrestlers. Like, this is really exciting news for everybody. I'm going to miss you and your doggies, but I'll see you in Irving, Texas, April 24th, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're going to have fun, Lacey.
Okay. I love you. I love your dogs.
Thank you. I love
can't-
you and thank you for having me on.
I'm gonna have you on like 100 more times, okay? Because
Hell yeah,
we'll talk
I'll do
about every
that.
update in your life. With SWE Fury or not, you're my new girlfriend, so we're gonna have fun together. Okay, I love you. Bye.
Bye. I love you so much.
3, 2,